Hello everybody, and we're back for another hunt. Sorry, I'm looking under my glasses. Alright, we're getting things lined up here. The windows are all fogged up. Got the heater lit. We're here for an afternoon hunt. It is about 1:30. Yep. Tim's going to be the shooter if we see something, and checked his cameras this morning, and he does have a nice buck coming in.
Looks like a 10-point.
We'll show you that in a minute. Alright guys, we'll be with you in just a second as soon as we get things all straightened out here. Hello everybody, and welcome back to our channel. Got the heater fired off. The windows will be clearing off here directly. Tim's over there checking the camera. What camera do you call it?
A Wi-Fi camera.
Yeah, his Wi-Fi camera. Alright, you guys are used to seeing me with readers on. Notice I got glasses on. Eye doctor says it's time for me to start wearing glasses. Well, I feel I can still see clear a long distance without them. I'm just need readers. But he says not. Says I'll see clearer with these. So far, the only thing these have done for me is make me trip over every damn stump and rock in the trail. They say you have to get used to them.
But you look sexy.
Tim got glasses a few years ago, and he's used to them.
About 10 years ago.
Getting old sucks. Alright guys, like we said earlier, just a minute ago, Tim got a big buck in his food plot on one of his cameras. We were hoping there was still a few bucks around, and this is a big boy that I saw 2 weeks ago just after shooting light. We'll show you a picture of him here in just a minute. Alright guys, our hunting season is winding down. This is the last weekend of regular rifle. Next weekend is black powder. We can take a doe or a buck. I can carry a gun then because I still have my black powder tag. I will carry my gun, but Tim's still going to be the shooter. I'll just have mine along just in case it doesn't go down and stay down, which we've had happen before. So between now and next weekend, if Tim doesn't get a buck, we're going to decide whether or not we're going to take a doe. If we do, it'll be an older doe, one of the big fatties we have running around here. Alright guys, so we're going to get prepared here to hunt. Hopefully stuff will come in. It's a rainy, drizzly afternoon. It's cold. It's hovering right above freezing. And we're hoping. We're going to start cranking out the sawmill videos. We're going to do a video on how you tell what's inside a tree before you cut it down, so you don't waste any trees that could put seed out, but no boards. You know, leave them behind for seed trees. Alright guys, stick with us and let's see what this afternoon unfolds. Last time we were up here, Tim keeps a monocle up here. It's a good one. It's a nice one. But it's just not as good as glassing with binoculars, which I keep a pair of binoculars in my blind. I glass all the time, and you'd be surprised what you can see. So today I brought mine, and then Tim also brought his. Really, really helps when you're glassing out there in the woods. And it helps you identify what you're looking at when they are down in the woods. Okay, it's 2 o'clock and our first deer just came out on the food plot. That's a little one. Pretty good sized doe, I think, from what I can tell. Of course, she's hiding right behind a tree. Okay, we got 2 on there now. Okay, we got 2 does out there now. See if we can zoom in on them. There we are. No horns. No. That's right after I did that bleat and those grunts. Alright. Let's keep over for a big buck. He's been coming in. Okay. his mother. He's almost as big as his mother. He's growing fast. He's got a big set of knobs on his head.
Yes, sir, he does.
Okay, Gimpy and his mother are still eating out there. It's now 2:30. He's bedded down. He bedded down under where Tim's old tree stand was. But they keep looking off to the west, almost towards the direction of my stand. They're watching something. We can't see it yet, but they're definitely watching something. He's bedded down right behind that stump. Right there. She's out in the field to the right. But they keep looking down to the right, down the other ravine. It's starting to rain out pretty good. Doesn't seem to bother those deer any. Sometimes you gotta wonder what a miserable life they live. They can't get out of the weather. Are you dry?
Especially when it's 20 below zero, snowing.
I know. We're dry
And warm.
and warm. Almost feel like hollering out and telling them, come on under here and lay underneath the tree stand.
I get a little water in my window.
Alright, the rain has let up. Gimpy is still laid down over there. The mom has just been standing there in the middle of the food plot, hasn't moved a muscle. I think she's sleeping on her feet. The rain's let up. The wind is starting to howl pretty good. We're just about the same conditions as we were last Friday night, a week ago, when my buck came out. And we know we got one more big one running around up here. Keeping our fingers crossed. The one thing sitting in these blinds have done is we've been able to watch the deer and their, I don't know what you call it, expressions, actions, movements. The wind is really howling right now, and that doe has gotten very, very nervous. She is not happy. I don't know whether it's the wind or something's coming in that we can't see. Gimpy's still laying down there, but he's got his ears folded back now, and he's alert too. But Mama's just kind of walking around in circles. Something that she does not like around here. I don't know what it is.
Here comes a gust of wind again. I think that's what it is. She hears the wind.
The wind is howling though. All right. We just heard one hell of a noise. Tim's like, what's that? I'm like, it's a tree. And it was a big tree. Boy, it came down and shook the ground. We'll have to go check that one out.
Probably run up the trail.
Maybe it's that big ash. I doubt it though.
Still got that one right there.
Yeah. Boy, that was a big tree.
Sounded like it came from that way.
We'll have to check that out. Might be something worth sawing up. We're experiencing gusts right now. It's got to be 40 miles an hour.
Holy cow. There's another big gust.
Wow. Listen to that wind.
It's another freak tree. It's funny how it comes up the valley, isn't it?
I know. before next season, you need to put a weather station in here with a wind meter on top.
Don't give me any ideas. I'll do it.
I can't believe how hard this wind is blowing.
Well, it's light. It's getting light over here, so it looks like it's passing through. See how it started getting light?
Yeah. As windy as it is, Gimpy's still laying down, and Mama's still standing out in the middle of the food plot. She's not eating, she's looking around. Oof.
There's a tree that was broke.
I don't know. Tree fort just moved though. There goes the deer.
Right there.
Something just fell.
Right here, the tree. I just watched that tree come down. Both deer gone.
Yeah, they're gone. It took off. My God. What's bumping the tree for?
The wind, obviously. That tree fell right there. Came right out of the top. See it?
No, I can't see it from here.
Straight out.
Yeah, Gimpy and his mom took off on that one. We had a tree just falling just on the other side of the food plot. This is bad.
Hope that tree didn't fall in the four-wheelers.
That wind had to be a 55, 60 mile an hour gust. Well, guys, we're dealing with one heck of a storm right now. The deer have run off. We had a tree come crashing to the ground in front of our tree stand.
Top, I guess.
Must be a top, but anyway, the deer are like gone. They went down in the swamp. So we're hoping for that buck. You see the windows are fogging back up. Shut the heat off because it got so hot in here.
Had to close the window because the rain was driving in. Maybe we can this one. Yeah, that's good. It's not cold out.
No, it's not cold out. We still got an hour and 15, 20 minutes of daylight. Hoping that big buck will walk in. Stick with us. We got our fingers crossed. See? Alright, guys. On a serious note, you know we want to monetize. And we pushed for 1,000 subscribers, and you guys really came through. We got the 1,000 and then some. We're over 4,500 subscribers. We're just having problems getting over that threshold of the watch hours. If you guys can go back, if you haven't seen our previous videos within the last year, it goes back 365 days for watch hours. You can just watch our videos or start them and just let them play and walk away. But we need to build up those watch hours. If you could share our videos, that'd be great too. Maybe somebody else that's not seeing them would see them. But we're just lacking a few watch hours of getting over that threshold. If you guys could help it out, we would really appreciate it. All right, let's get back to hunting. Yeah, we're hunting. That's it. Yeah, Tim's hunting. How about that? I don't see no deer. Oh, the wind is blowing so hard that Tim's got a leak on his knee. It's blowing the water underneath the roof line there. The wind is blowing so hard. That's a bottle of alcohol. That alcohol is very necessary in one of these box blinds. If you ever build a box blind, spray it on the windows. It keeps the fog off the windows. Looks like crap right now, but it dries out pretty quick and it just makes the fog go away. Alright, I'm going to sit back here in the corner where it's dry, and Tim's going to try to keep from getting too wet from the drips above him. You know, I sit here and watch his wind blowing 100 miles an hour. We've done our due diligence sitting in those climbing tree stands on the island in winds like this. Cold, wrapped up in a blanket, trying to stay warm.
And blizzards.
Snowing hard at times.
I remember we came back in that blizzard in the canoe that one time, remember?
I know. That was on Memories on Facebook not too long ago.
What was it?
We must have been out of our mind.
Well, we We sure weren't young and dumb. We were old and dumb.
Okay, guys, it's about 25 after 4 right now. We're still hoping that big wide buck will come walking through, or that 8-pointer that Tim saw a couple weeks ago. He's a taker too.
Weather's took a turn for the worst.
And the wind is blowing, not as bad as it was earlier. Temperature's dropping now. We still got 15-20 minutes yet. Hoping we see him. Keep your fingers crossed for us. Alright, we just had 2 more come back into the food plot. I think it's Gimpy and his mother again.
Yep.
Boy, they just come in out of nowhere, don't they?
Yep.
Is it Gimpy?
Yep.
They like that clover patch. She's looking behind her, though.
She's looking back behind us again.
Yeah. She keeps looking back this direction, and that's the same direction that 8-point came from 2 weeks ago. Something up.
We're out in the food plot.
Something up that hill is got her attention, but we're not seeing anything yet. We got about 15 minutes of shooting light left. She keeps looking back behind us, but we don't see anything back there. But she keeps jerking that head up and looking. Something's coming in, or something's out there where we can't see it. We are about 5 minutes away from the end of our legal shooting light. She keeps looking back over her shoulder here up this hill where that buck came from 2 weeks ago, but we can't see anything. Wind's still blowing 100 miles an hour. She's getting very difficult to see with the naked eye. Well, we're down to 2 minutes of shooting light left. Unless that moon gets a hell of a lot brighter. No, just joking. We're 28 minutes past sunset. We got 2 more minutes. The camera can't pick up anything. The only way we can see is with the binoculars. It's getting dark quick. Well, guys, we are out of shooting light. Legally, we can't shoot a deer now, even if we could see it. Gimpy and his mom are still down there in the food plot, and we're going to be scaring them as we climb out of the tree stand. I could climb out of it stealthily and get out of here, but Tim can't. Bonk, 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 plop. Alright, guys. We appreciate you joining us. Watch our past videos if you would. Play them out so that we get the hours. We just need a few more hours and we can monetize. That's what this is all about. The weather looks good next week. We'll be doing some sawmill videos, and maybe next weekend we'll get up in the woods and do a how to identify a good tree from a bad tree video, or what you can expect in a tree. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hit the like, hit the bell, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to our channel. And until the next one, we'll catch you guys later.